I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
President Joe Biden's inauguration in January marked a reversal in the U.S. approach to climate change after 4 years of inaction from the Trump administration.
In my view, we've already waited too long to deal with this climate crisis. We can't wait any longer.
Biden set a target to cut greenhouse gases in half by 2030 and started taking steps to help reach it, says Columbia University law professor Michael Girard.
The Biden administration has rejoined the Paris Climate Agreement, has resumed acting on climate change, and his Congress has just appropriated a lot of money to go to energy infrastructure, and the U.S. Is back.
But there's still a gap between the aspiration and the real actions that have been realized within this first year.
Cletus says Biden has struggled to get the biggest parts of his climate agenda through Congress and allowed fossil fuel development to continue. Meanwhile, the planet kept warming. 2021 will likely join the last 6 years as the hottest on record. Record-breaking heat and drought sparked wildfires from Siberia to the American West and Canada. Floods killed hundreds in China and scoured Germany. Extreme events are becoming the norm, says Center for Strategic and International Studies analyst Joseph Mikett.
We need to get ready for these effects to come in. They're going to be damaging. If we do our best, they will be manageable, but we need to be ready for them, and we're going to see more and more.
But scientists warn the world is failing to meet the threat. After a brief dip from the COVID-19 pandemic, greenhouse gas emissions came roaring back in 2021. Observers were pessimistic going into November's climate summit in Glasgow.
It is so decided.
But countries pledged significant emissions cuts, and wealthier nations agreed to increase climate funding to lower-income countries, notes the World Resources Institute's Helen Mountford.
We did see a lot more progress than many of us thought was ever possible. But at the same time, the second truth is that we just accomplished nowhere near enough, given the scale of the challenge and how quickly we need to be moving.
The planet is still on track for devastating levels of warming. Countries committed to come back next year with stronger pledges, Summit President Alok Sharma said.
Whilst we have reached, I do believe, a historic agreement, what this will be judged on is not just the fact that countries have signed up, but it will be judged on whether they meet and deliver on the commitments.
Disasters will keep intensifying as the Earth heats up, scientists say, but it's up to us to decide how bad we let things get. Steve Baragona, VOA News.